Hello riders and not. Yes, you got it right. I got a bike to ride. I got a bike, and not just a bike to ride. I actually have two guides from Ville in the central Bangkok who will take us to show some very special places in Bangkok. And today will be fireworks on the river that we might catch too. The bike that I'm taking, the choice is huge from Ville, but I've decided to take something that I can't ride in Europe. This is Husqvarna 200, Svartpilen 200. I researched and there is no 200s in Europe. I don't know what is the reason. Probably because it's a very mid-range between 1 to 5, and somebody who's jumping from 1 to 5 wants to go straight to 401. So it will be very interesting to try different bike. As you know, I already rode 401 in UK, in Colchester, and I think this bike will be just perfect for Bangkok riding. As much as I remember with 401, it was very, extremely easy to ride, very nimble, very quick. That's what you need. That's what you need in the chaotic streets of Bangkok. I'm a little bit frightened of like the first time going into that because it looked absolutely crazy. And our guide, one of our guides, he is a racer. I asked him, please, can we not race today? Can we take it easy? So let's go with me for this adventure.
Here I am, in central Bangkok, on a motorcycle. Despite Ville thoughtfully offered to ride Sunday evening, when the traffic is less mad, that first time, getting straight into the middle of chaotically moving cars, bikes, scooters, buses, tuk-tuks and everything else is something I will never forget. It felt like I have to follow two rules. Do not hit anything and do not get hit. And to follow my guide, who was constantly blending into the traffic. But knowing that behind us were two other guys looking after us kept me relaxed. As much as one can be relaxed riding in Bangkok for the first time. I was wearing my riding gear. My summer riding gear that very rarely I wear on a t-shirt in UK. Here in Bangkok, I was boiling. 6 p.m. I was so hot like never before. When later it started drizzling, I probably was the only rider in the entire city happy about that. But me and Iggy probably were the only riders in the entire city wearing a full riding gear. I know my parents and my motorcycle license instructor would be proud. I also knew that next trip I need gear for a heat like this, when even riding faster you don't feel the breeze. We were very lucky to be guided in the city, as I found they changed the direction of the roads during the rush hour in Bangkok, and the chaotic spiderweb of the roads gets even more complicated. Most of the main roads are great condition, but as soon as you get into a narrow streets, you can expect any sized potholes, just like in Essex. But overall, the roads are great. I also haven't noticed any speed cameras, but saw a lot of police motorcycles.
it will be. If somebody would show me that I will be riding in this, filtering and going through the traffic, I would never believe that. But here we go. Unbelievable.
Husqvarna Svartpilen 200 I was riding at first felt strange. The bike felt familiar after riding 401 and Duke 390, but at the same time it was less power. 199.5cc single-cylinder engine with 26 horsepower and 19.5 Newton meters of torque. However, it was a brilliant bike for a busy city. Quick enough to overtake and swerve in the traffic, small and light to feel confident, and extremely nimble. So even a few U-turns we had to do in the busy roads was effortless. As a big bikes rider, I would probably choose 401, but 200 was still more than enough to ride in Bangkok.
Place?
Temple Chai-minute.
So what is the celebration?
It's firework from APEC.
And it will be every half an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only tonight?
Yeah, only tonight. You see. It's what?
Having best places.
Days of ceremony and merit making, steeped in the traditions of Buddhism, bring the people as one to the sound of happiness resonating along its shores.
you get when you start riding motorcycle. If I wouldn't ride a motorcycle, I would never ever be in this place meeting those people, taking me to see something so unique and so special. Get a bike.